Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. We're about to head over to Munich because, well, Munich's there and we need to go there and we can get some more money, hopefully. That would be nice. We're about to run out of a sponsorship on HX Telecoms, and afterwards Broad Lake and our dear friends at Transarctic are going to be leaving us. That's a bit of a shame. They did pay us 5.6 million, so I can't be mad at that, you know. Alright, we will be going. We will be aiming very high because we have a very good track record now. And our cars are pretty awesome, so let us go. I don't feel the need to use any of our illegal parts. We don't need to be pushing the limits, you know. We've got our first place finish pretty secure. I don't think we need to risk dropping down 2 places. Mostly because that would cost us a lot of money. And I like to keep the money in my pocket right now. I think that makes a lot of sense. There's no need to be pushing the envelope here. Quite literally. Oh dear, we're driving on a qualifying trim. Well, good. I wish we could just be out of the gate, just tell the game, like, I want to set up for a racing trim and a qualifying trim. But apparently that is not in the cards today. Somewhere in here there should be a Munich. We've got a Munich, fair enough. 2911, that sounds about right, yeah. Oh, that's Cal. Whoops. So we loaded up the wrong one then. You need to be driving on Sergio Valdez's setup. There you go. And drive on the softs. I like the softs, what can I say? You're gonna go out on the softs as well. I forgot to change over your loadout. You need to be driving on your own. That looks plausible. Sure. We'll see how that... Ooh. Weight stripping, very important. Get everything down to 70, basically. Plain risky, but it does pay off, usually. 540 performance. Yep. Good stuff. I don't think the AI is pushing it quite that far, which does mean that we get a bit of an edge here. And I will actually go forth this time and tell them all to go out on race trim. Race trim over qualifying, after all. One is going to benefit us for 20 laps, or a lot more than 20 laps even. Whereas the other is like, yeah, maybe 3 laps-ish. I mean, it still means we get like 700 grand if we finish in the top 2, but you know, race day actually makes the difference for us. And that's why we will be focusing on that. Takes us about 2 minutes-ish to get half the trim, so we should be able to get everything done. We are tuned up pretty well now. We start off with a 91% because of Falco's thingamajig. You'd probably want a bit more downforce is what I'm thinking. And a bit more acceleration. Right, let's get you out. And you should be roughly the same. We'll see if you like a bit more downforce. You'll probably want a bit more acceleration. I could, of course, be wrong, but we can always just fix that then. You know, it's not that complicated. We're out, we're gathering knowledge once again. I don't think we'll have an issue with all this. From the speed that we're gathering it, it looks like we should be alright. And that is good. Because that means we don't get into any trouble with, you know, not having level 3 knowledge when we really need it. At least we'll have the level 3 racing trim, which is the most important. And we're going to be driving on softs for the qualifying. Falco's got himself some good intel here. Looking pretty good. We're up to 97 now. So, do you like that? I don't know. Either way, Falco's well tuned out now. He's going to be driving non-stop for us. Oh, I should tell you to go out as well. Still not great, although that went down massively, dear lord. Go back to that. You'll want a bit less acceleration, apparently. Do that. That seems like a good idea. And then maybe a bit less downforce to see if that helps. So Carl's going to take a while here. Meanwhile, Falco's just going to go out and drive for a while. That's totally fine. We're not going to get all the knowledge, sadly. Looks like it. But we'll do our darnest anyway. I'm going to let Falco drive until he's out of fuel. So that should be like 2 or 3 laps or something. He'll get himself some time set up on the board as well, which will be fine. But yeah, we're focusing on the actual race day stuff instead of qualifying. As it should be, in my opinion. As it should be. Right, that's looking better. That's looking a lot better. Looking at a 98 here now, that's good. Still not quite sure whether to put the understeer, but we've got the other things sorted out. I guess we'll just go with this. 2020 season. There we go, just making sure that we mark stuff properly now. It's not going to be very relevant soon, but there you go. Yeah, I'll just let you go as well. Just go drive, get me the knowledge. That's more important than a 1% tuning. Especially since we're not going to be getting all the stuff, you know. Gotta prioritize, gotta put proper value on it all. Looks like Falco is setting proper times here. Look at that, minus 0.5 of a second gap on Krantz already. And we beat his time by a whole second. Yeah, there we go. Falco is as Falco does. Good stuff. He feels like he's got the right aero setup. That's good. I think I'm gonna bring him in now. We'll let Carl do one more lap, perhaps. Depends on how fast she gets the knowledge. Oh, okay. We know your handling just went down from something. Right, so you want your handling to be roughly over there, then. There we go. And we'll get you on a qualifying trim. It's going to take 26 seconds, but that's fine. Should have maybe changed your tires over, but eh. We're going to shred that pair anyway. I'm going to bring you in. Does not work, okay. You're going to go out for one more lap then, sorry. Apologies. But I do need a race trim at level 3, and not at 99% of level 3. Of level 2, rather. That wouldn't work very well now, would it? Also, just go. It's fine. I don't need the medium knowledge that badly. I don't plan on using it anyway. I mean, I'll probably switch Carl over at least. So that we can save her softs and maybe use them for one more session of practice. Or qualifying, rather. You know, it's practical. That's exactly why we're doing it. And you're going to go out and shred everything. We'll at least get like one level of qualifying trim. Which is something, at least. We might be able to get a second one, although I really, really, really doubt it. Like, Falco's is on his final lap here. Carl might get another one. But, nah, we're not looking very, We've at least got a 5% bonus to qualifying. That's something. Yeah, look at that. Whoop-de-bloody-doo. That sets records. Yeah, no, we're gonna finish now. That's fine. Was hoping to maybe get one more lap, but, yeah. Like I said, we're here for the racing, not for the qualifying. So that doesn't bother me in the slightest. At least we should have a good setup for both cars now, and that is also very important. Right, there we go. Let's go. Alyssa said something, but I don't really care. Frankly. Qualifying trim and soft tires. Yep, all that good stuff. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. Okay. Save. 2020 season 99%. That's probably a good thing to mention as well. Probably is, yes. So we'll go save yours as well. Just to make sure. Save. 2020 season 98%. Just so we know. It's not going to make any difference or anything, but it's good to know, like, this is the definitive one we should use, right? And then I'll probably override it each season and, like, try to manage that or something. I don't know. Here we go! Time to get that elusive perfect, or more likely, watch the brakes overheat at the last possible second and then give up in frustration. Because this minigame is absolutely impossible. Doesn't help that I'm doing it at 3 times speed, but even if I didn't, it would just be impossible. There we go. At least did better than the AI on that one, so I feel vindicated. Just gotta go and keep driving. Only 2 more races, this one included, in the Asia Pacific Super Cup. And then we'll probably try our luck in the WMC. Depends on the prize pool that we get at the end of this season. I'm not big into doing math, like on the fly. I also don't know the exact percentages without looking them up, so yeah, that complicates matters slightly. That's looking good. That's looking solid. I like it. That 540 performance from just stripping all the weight of the car. It's pretty useful. Yeah. Most definitively. Krantz, however, is doing a marvelous job at trying to catch up. I'll give him that. He did good. People are coming at us right now. Just go forth once again. Gather unto me the knowledge of how thou will perform. Right, let's test a theory I have. No, never mind. Like, maybe... Oh, damn it. Okay, yep. I give up. Falco, buddy, you're just gonna auto from now on. Because apparently the AI will get perfect when I start slacking. Fair enough. I'm just gonna, you know, not play the game. Because that's apparently the best way to play the game right now. Which is just beyond ridiculous. Oh well. Far from it be me to question the glorious AI design. Wait, you say that wasn't great, and yet you go from 7th to 2nd place? Are you feeling alright? Because that was most definitively great, yeah. Well done, Carl. You did a good. You did a decent. That was good. And she's like, no, that wasn't good. I don't get it. Either way, we're gonna sit here now because we don't have enough time to go out again. We came in at like 120. The lap time was 130. And that is when we're driving on overdrive. When you're trying to figure out your setup and etc., you're not driving on overdrive, so might as well not bother at this point. We'll see if Krantz does anything better. He does set a better time. So it's looking like he might kick Carl. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, you sneaky little bugger. He did put a better time on the sheet eventually. That's probably because of the track grip though and nothing else. They were just lucky that they started their lap later. Yeah, that's it, just pure luck. Stick with Bo Esperanza. Let's get a quick save in there to make sure that things don't crash. I must say, qualifying goes a lot faster than practice. Although practice we're usually, like, buggering about with the car a bit. So, makes sense, I guess. Dembele. Are you, There's some interesting things in here. Oh, well, let's go and let's get this over with. Munich. We've already got 700 grand in the pocket. No. No, I don't care about your tire changes. Not really, anyway. Falco also lost out on his second mechanical perk because, well, he's got a bit of an inflated ego. That's the truth of it all. Right, fuel setup. How long do these tires last, and how long's the session? We've got 10 to 12, so we've got 28, so that should be 2 pit stops. I like it. Let's get you on 14 and 13. There we go. Should be 2 pit stops. I'm alright with that. We'll get them on a bit of a high burn. Falco not in pole position for once, because Kranz decided to throw a bit of a hissy fit. It's alright, we'll get him back. Right, Falco? I said right, Falco. God damn it. At least Carl isn't in 10th place yet. There we go, Falco's coming back. He's making a comeback. There we go. Gotta show Kranz how it's done. We can't let this fly. Oh, there we go. Carl's back to 5th place now. Goodbye, Carl. We'll miss you. This is why we don't give you the better car. I think we might go attacking, actually, for a little bit to heat up the tires. I think they're cooling down. I think that's what's happening. Also gonna boost Falco, obviously. We need to catch up to this Kranz. Hey, buddy. We're coming for you. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's only 15 degrees, actually. Which, to be fair, is a pretty decent temperature for Munich at this time of year. Probably. I'm assuming it's winter. Yep, we're on his butt. We're on his rear wing. That's looking good. Use a tiny bit of boost. Will that be enough to overtake him? And not if he starts boosting, no. That jerk. Also, we're down at the Wolf. MRT. Oh, I remember when we used to rival those guys. I remember when they made life difficult. Good times. Come on, Falco. You've got to catch up with him, buddy. He's right there. I'll tell you to just cool off the tires. I need to conserve the tires. That's the thing. Because I don't know how long they'll last. Like, we've got enough fuel, but it's going to be the tires that give in first. Right, Falco, come on. Now you got to... Come on the inside of the corner. No, you just braked for no reason. You should have had him there. I mean, we're still going to have him on the pit, don't get me wrong. Like, his tires are going way before ours will. We're on a 53 compared to 59. He just doesn't have that smoothness. He's not able to make them last. Carl, how are you looking? 8th place. Not great. But you do have a bit of boost. And still can't do anything with it. Fair enough. Falco, come on. Get past him already. He's an idiot. Come on. You should easily be able to overtake Magnus in your dreams. Come on. This is getting ridiculous now, Falco. Come on. I'm counting on you here, buddy. You're the chosen one. Don't worry about your fuel. Let me worry about that, okay? Just worry about your position in this race and what you're not performing yet. What you're not delivering right now. Yeah, we actually have to push the tires a little bit in order to keep them warm. Come on. Ah, for God's sake. He's got so much boost stored up. Just saving it. Yeah, we need to lay off the fuel a little bit. Although, you can keep burning. Actually, you both can keep burning. And those tires just disappeared. Holy crap, what the hell happened? They exploded or something. But they were at 45% a minute ago. Jesus. Come on, Falco. You still can't... What? Come on, dude. I'm giving you a great car and everything. You just... I can't get past him. Weak sauce, man. Weak sauce. Go for another lap. Tire wear is getting pretty bad, yeah. weak sauce. Bloody hell. Fuel. Get up to 11 laps. And then we're going to stop boosting the engine pretty soon. Going for the pits now. You're going to go as well. Take the boost a little because why not? Just use up all the boost we have. Just get a little bit of extra gap. I mean, people are pretty much going to be pitting in with us. And we are immediately there, which is great. Like, we're gonna keep our position relatively good in comparison to all the people that are now pitting. Look at that. There's like 2 people on mediums, or 3 maybe. Yeah, we came out 5th. When pretty much half the track decided to pit. Holy crap. There's only 4 people in front of us and they're all driving on mediums. Krantz is right behind us, also driving on mediums. But knowing his, like, tire smoothness, we won't have a problem with him. We're gonna keep gambling on the softs. Because I know they'll pay off. The medium crowd's still in front of Falco. We've got a 15-second gap with Ingledew in front. Oh, there we go. Passing over Desfer there. Fancy stuff. Oh, can we get it? Can we get it? Oh, yeah, we got it. There we go. Very nice. Well done, Falco. Smooth overtake of Tyler there. How is Tyler so conservative with his tires when Zarate and Ingledew are just shredding them in comparison? I don't know. But we are doing a good job of catching up the gap. We are establishing a fair gap back on Krantz as well, which is good. And it is at this point that my microphone during the recording cut out, so I'm actually talking to you live now. Watching my own gameplay, which is kind of weird. I'm sorry about this, but I'm not gonna go back and do this episode over again. Frankly, it's getting kind of annoying, technical issues and whatnot. Anyway, so we are driving right now. We're taking a look at Carl. She's driving in 9th place. She's doing pretty decent. Not great, but you know, she's doing alright. She's doing her level best. And that's all that matters right now. I do actually want to talk to you about something that didn't really get mentioned in the episode, but apparently since it cut out halfway anyway, I might as well try and mention it now. I'm probably going to put this series on a bit of a break. There we go, did overtake into 8th, but yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm probably going to take this series on a break after this season. After we promote to the WMC. I know we're getting to the exciting bits, but frankly, we've been playing this game for a while, and I've been just uploading the same game over and over. Like, I think it's time for us to take a bit of a break from Motorsport Manager. It will allow me to play some other things, because right now, Motorsport Manager is still fun, don't get me wrong. But I've noticed that ever since XCOM came out, I'm just dying to play some XCOM, you know? Whereas Motorsport Manager, it starts to feel more like a job, which, you know, this is still a hobby for me. I also don't get paid nearly enough to call this a job, but that's beyond the point right now. I'm doing this because it's fun, and Motorsport Manager is still fun, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed recording the episode, the time flew by, the time always flies by. But I'm not looking forward to recording it as much anymore. I'm not going on giant binge sessions anymore. Not like with XCOM, which I currently have, like, I don't know, a couple of episodes pre-recorded. I don't for Motorsport Manager, I always record those daily now. They're still fun, like I said, but I think it's time to go on a break with this series. We'll come back, we'll conquer the we'll conquer the World Motorsport Championship. And you know, I'll probably have more like enthusiasm to cover that at some point, you know? It's just it's probably better that way. I do want to hear your opinions in the comments. Like, the viewership for the series has been stable, don't get me wrong. It hasn't gone to a point where I'm like, yeah, it's probably better to cancel that. So that's why it's, you know, I'm planning to come back to it at some point. Oh, we're having a look at the pits right now. That's all good stuff. Sorry for the lackluster commentary here, but like I said, I don't want to go back and record this entire episode again. It's going to take me another 40 minutes, and we had a very good result at the end. I don't want to spoil you, but you know, Falco's driving in first. We've won the last 5 races. It's not going to be too much of a stretch now, is it? Carl is doing pretty decent as well. We're going to pull them both in for a pit right now. It's going to be the last pit of this race, actually. It'll get a bit hairy at the end because the tires, well, they don't cooperate that greatly. But on the other hand, I think a lot of people are going to pit right now as well. So Falco exits in 5th place. That is pretty good. You know, we do get a lot out of that. And it's not, you know, he doesn't have to climb back very far. In front of us are a bunch of people that are very short on tire life. And they will have to pit once again, which will establish our dominance over them. And basically assure that we are going to have a very grand time in this league. Well, basically... Oh, there we go, we're back in the sponsorship. Yeah, we're back in front now. Back in the lead. Everything's good. We've got another 8 laps to go. So things are looking decent. Taking a look at Dembele right now. Yeah, you're going to have to pit. A lot of other people are going to have to pit. Carl, currently in 10th place. We're probably going to try and push you up into 9th. Yeah, I'm thinking about using the boost. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we're going to use the boost. Why not? Get you into 9th place. Are we going to take 8th place as well? I don't remember specifically. I do think you might, actually. Although, yeah, someone did pit. So, yeah, you're 8th right now. Congratulations, Carl. And beautiful inside corner there. Takes you into 7th place. I'm putting the tires on push a little bit. In retrospect, it might not have been the greatest idea. But on the other hand, if the tires get too cold, that will, of course, have an impact on the tires. Oh, look at that overtake there. Carl is actually putting in some effort for once. Bloody good job. He's now in 4th place. And we've got 7 laps to go. Unfortunately, the preview window's kind of tiny, so I can't tell you everything that's going on. I do spend the next few minutes, like, looking at the actual gap times with the people in front of us a lot. So I won't be able to do a specific retelling of that. Ingodu, she will have to pit at some point, which will allow Carl to sneak into 3rd place, which is very nice. And we'll do a bit of HQ development afterwards as well. I'm just going off of things that I can remember right now, I can actually talk to you about. We're gonna go and we're gonna get into 3rd place with Carl, and then we'll have a good like 17.3 million left for one race. And so we're gonna go upgrade the design center so that next season we can go build ourselves a road car factory, which will get us a lot more income. Although, of course, that will, you know, not be for quite a while. Because, like I said, I do want to mix things up a bit. Because, frankly, I play games for variety, for myself, you know. I like variety in my games. If I play something for too long, I get bored of it. That's just the way of things. And that kind of makes YouTube a bit more difficult, I will be honest. That does complicate matters a wee bit. But... you know, I do try to stick with series, and for the most part it goes well. But then there's some games that I either overcommit to, like From the Depths, or just, yeah, I would also classify Motorsport Manager on there actually. Like, it's a good game, but I think maybe like from the stretch saying, oh, I'll go to the WMC all at once, that might have been a bit much. I might have overcomplicated. I might have committed a little bit as well. You know, I haven't been doing this for too long comparatively to other people on here. I haven't really grown too large either, so I'm still learning a lot of things like when do I overcommit, when do I not overcommit, you know, that sort of thing. And I do think this is a bit of a case of overcommitting, and that's not a bad thing. Like I said, I have enjoyed my time with Motorsport Manager so far, and I don't mind going back to it at some point, but right now, I think after this season, crushing the Asia Pacific Super Cup, that'll be a good place to call a break. Yeah, Falco's still driving first. We're running into some issues with the tire life now. There's the final lap. If you look at those tire percentages, I can't see them right now, but I know they were bad. I know we were getting into a bit of a problem area there. Yeah, we're just laying off the engine now because Falco doesn't quite have enough fuel otherwise. Possibly. I don't want to take that risk. Carl is in a bit of an issue. We're still secure in our position. Like, we're not going to lose our positions anymore. This is going to be how we finish, which is all well and good. But yeah, I'll probably like leave my commentary after this race So there will be a couple of minutes of HQ stuff that goes without commentary. I do apologize about that. There's nothing really that's very interesting. Like, we go over the sponsors. We do get some more sponsor offers. I do compare that a little bit. We'll take a look at finances. But frankly, I don't think any of that really needs my commentary. I apologize again for the commentary cutting out. I only noticed it after the fact. But there we go. I was very ecstatic at this point that we got another great finish. Unfortunately, that commentary cut out. And Ingle do actually use an illegal part here. Yeah, look at that. Missy broke the rules. It only took us 2 seasons in the Asia Pacific Cup for our first illegal part to get caught. And it wasn't us. And there we go. There is our Derpdigital podium with Falco, with Krantz in there, because Krantz is a bit of a jerk. He's gonna follow us to the WMC if we're not careful. We go over a bit of the messages, but yeah. We do have one more quick surprise coming up, actually. In the interview, we discover something very nice. It's not a bad interview for once. Although, to be fair, with our performance the way it is right now, yeah, it's not gonna be any bad interviews. There we go. And we actually get 2 surprises. Falco wins his home race, because of course Falco is from Deutschland. That makes him a very happy German, you know. Home race winner. That's not something you do every day. But he did do it today. And that makes him very happy. We don't have any other changes in morale or anything, really. This is the point where I notice, hey, our finances are looking pretty good. Let's upgrade the design center. But first, we will have a bit of a surprise from the interview. Some of you might have guessed it already. Like, judging by the way Falco's driving. Of course, Black Sea is going to be rainy as all hell. Take a bit of a look at that. Right, let's go over the messages and let's get to the interview. We get congratulated with the fact that Falco has already won the Driver Championship. Turns out winning 5 races in a row kind of does that for you. Or 6 at this point, rather. Pretty good stuff. And I go over it for a bit. And ultimately, we do concede that Falco is a great driver and he deserves every last drop of champagne. Anyway, that is where I will be leaving you for my post-commentary. I don't really know what else to say for 5 minutes that I haven't already covered in the initial thing that got muted, sadly. Once again, my apologies for that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, likes, comments, keeps me going through this YouTube adventure. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more Motorsport Manager. There will be more at some point in the future. We'll go through the World Motorsport Championship and get our ultimate victory with our custom team. There'll be one more episode tomorrow to round off the Asia Pacific Super Cup. And then that's going to be it for a while. Until next time, have a good one, folks.